Welcome on in, everybody, to another episode of Same But Different, the movie talk show where we take a movie and the next week we come back and we review it. It's a lot like a movie book club. My name is Brody. I am here alone again today, but I got a new camera, so now you can really see just how tired I am all the time. Bunny. A bunny just drove by. Cute. This week I'm coming at you and I am reviewing The Brutalist. We're a few days late. The Oscars already happened, but hey, someone's got to review it. Nobody else did, I heard. Not one person reviewed this movie. The Brutalist. Let's get into it. This movie is a lot like Adrien Brody's Oscar speech. It's very long and constantly just asking you to look at it. It just kept going. We're not going to talk about that, though. That isn't my review of the movie. Just a funny little comparison. I don't think I've ever disliked what's objectively a good movie more than this one. It was a really hard watch. Yes, I know. It was gorgeous. Cinematography, beautiful. Music, stunning. Acting, great, albeit some caveats to that. Fine print, if you will. All of that being said, it was just so boring. So boring. I don't mind a 3.5 hour movie. I don't mind a 4 hour movie, but you've got to stay interesting. You've got to keep offering us some reason to watch this movie. And this one just didn't do that. And it's not even the story. The story is interesting. How do you take everything I just said that's good about this movie and deliver such drivel? I don't get it. What happened? It's really odd because while it was boring for the first hour and 45 minutes. That's crazy to say. It wasn't until after the intermission when part 2 came in that this movie really lost all of its steam. It just kind of jumped scene to scene, confused and not knowing what to offer you as a viewer to enjoy this experience anymore. And the main character, who genuinely was a really likable protagonist, kind of just takes a hit to being not that at all. Oh. This movie seems like the kind of movie that would have won an Oscar 20 years ago. You know? I think the Oscars have come a long way since then, but this one just feels like such artistic Oscar fodder. And that's all it's going to go down as for me in terms of my memory of it. Like, I'm not going to remember this movie a year from now. I'm just not. Now, for the rest of the review, I am going to get into spoiler territory because a movie like this you need to discuss where it ended. So let's start there right away. Spoiler alert. This is a 3.5 hour epic journey movie, okay? I have a hard time calling this an epic because, it's just so slow-paced and dramatic. Not epic to me as Lord of the Rings, but I'm sure I'm misguided in what is considered an epic. But one of the morals or final lines in this movie is... It's not the journey that matters, it's the destination that matters. Which is an outrageous thing to say for a movie that took you on a journey and then also ends with a fizzle. The destination of this movie, a gutter. It's so crazy to me that they took an already boring kind of movie and then gave you an epilogue that was even worse. The epilogue sucked. And so the main antagonist, about 2.5 hours into the movie, just all of a sudden, whoop, I'm bad now, does some unspeakable things, and then runs away. As far as we can tell, runs away. They go looking for him, and then it's over. Absolutely no resolution. I don't understand what happened. It's like they were building this movie. It got too boring for even themselves, and they lost sight of what they were trying to tell us. It's not a bad movie. There's no way to look at this like it's not just Oscar bait. And that's where the good comes in, though, because the good was good. Like I said, we're gonna, the cinematography, the editing, the filmmaking, the acting, they were all good. Guy Pearce was great. Felicity Jones was pretty good. She came in very, very late and just confused me even more to who Adrien Brody's character was and what exactly any dynamic of their relationship was. As a movie, it's a good movie. I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Okay? Right down the middle, because I can appreciate everything good that happened in this movie. No, not happened. Everything good that was this movie. Everything that happened is why it lost 5 points. And the AI, come on. Just cast a... Bunny! Just cast a Hungarian if you want a Hungarian accent. There's lots of them, I think. Probably a shorter episode. I never have any semblance of time when I'm talking about this, but have you seen The Brutalist? What did you think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you meh? Where are you? I want to hear what you guys thought of The Brutalist while you're down in the comments. Follow, like, subscribe, share, anything and everything. It goes a long way from us. We love getting to talk to you, even if it's a quick back and forth, even if we disagree. Some of our most commented videos are the ones where we shit on a movie that everyone loves. Let me know what you thought down there. Next week, Darik will be back, which is exciting. That being said, I don't know what we're going to watch yet because he and I haven't discussed it. So come on back next week and find out. I really appreciate you all. If you watch this episode with me, thank you. I love you. Keep watching movies.